Yeah. Hello, doctor. Can you start? Doctor, you can start now. Hello, doctor. You can start now. Doctor Bhushan, you can start. Yeah.
Okay, sir. We are
Thank
starting
you.
now.
Yeah. Welcome here and most welcome. You can start. Thank you so much.
Okay, okay. So today's lecture we are having on is patent agent exam course. Okay. So the course title is Become a registered patent agent. Start your journey now. Okay. So this this is an introductory section for an our course, which is arranged by Anansi Foundation and Springwell Pharma. Okay. So we are going to take this session on as for the aspirant of this examination. So myself, Dr. Bhushan Varpe, I am a registered patent agent. So mm I have handled patent prosecution and all the and many other matters. Okay. So the coming exam in the 2020, coming exam in January 2026. Um, there are multiple lots of aspirants, and we are going to conduct a course on this examination. So, what are the preparation course for this examination? So, myself, Dr. Bhushan Varpe, I am PhD in medicinal chemistry from Pune University. Okay, so this is my short introduction. So, we are going to start with the this session. Okay. So, welcome you all. Okay, so today's session will begin with why a patent agent is why we should become a patent agent. Okay, what is this patent agent training is for? Okay, and we are going to teach you about what is patent. Okay, so what is Indian Patent Act 1970? Okay, uh, okay, importance of becoming patent agent that we are going to uh, discuss. Okay. So this patent agent exam, it's agent is a person who works for the inventors and applicants or the researchers for their patent filing, prosecution, okay, and all the patent related matter. Okay, so patent is given by the government, okay, to the applicant or researchers, okay, whoever is applying that, okay. So this patent agent, what he does, he assists that inventor, researcher, and get or the companies who are doing R&D and get their patent filed. Okay, this is the simple introduction of the patent agent. Why, what patent agent actually does? Okay, this is the simple introduction. So in today's session, we are going to see what is there in this examination, how that examination is going to be conducted. Okay, what is patent? Okay, so what can be patentable? Okay, that we are going to see in brief. Okay, so that is the motive of today's session. Okay, so the course will be starting very soon from 15th of August. Okay, the mentor for this course will be myself, Dr. Bhushan Varpe, and then Miss Pooja Kumar. All the mentors have years of experience. All the mentors have prosecuted patent from the early stage writing of the patent, from the from the researcher, from the data taken from the researcher, until the grant or till the next multiple steps. Okay, so all are very experienced. Both have handled multiple patents. Okay, so they are very experienced. They have years of experience. Okay, so uh, you will get a very good exposure for that. Okay, So this course includes Indian Patent Act. So that is very important for this examination. Okay. Then patent rules, then patent amendments. Okay. Then in this course, it will the drafting of patent will be included in that. Then interpretation, legal provisions will be taught to the students. Okay. So practice papers, mock test will be given to the students. The guidance on Viva OS that will be provided. Okay, case studies. This is one of the important part for this examination. So we will also are going to conduct sessions on this thing. Okay. Then and apart from that, we are going to provide the tips, personalized attention, your doubts cleared, live session. Then all the live session will be recorded and then that will be provided to you. Then app is there for us for this session. So in that app, you can access anything later, which is discussed or which is covered in the lecture. Okay. Then, once you take the admission, then future programs for this patent technical preparation will be free for you. Okay. So what is patent agent? He is a legal professional registered with the Indian Patent Office. So Indian Patent Agent is a registered professional who is registered with the Indian Patent Office. Okay. He is authorized to file and prosecute patent application on behalf of others. Okay. Suppose somebody is interested to file a patent, he can approach the patent agent and patent agent can file patent for him and prosecute patent applications on behalf of that particular person where that patent agent does. Okay. He's link between inventor and patent office. Means the researchers and the patent office is the link between them. Okay. So general information about patents. Okay. What is patent? A patent is intellectual. It's a general definition. Okay. What is patent? The definition we are going to see as per the statute of the act, that is 19 Indian Patent Act 1970, which that we will see later. But at this moment, we are going to see what is patent. Okay, in general. So a patent is intellectual property which gives legal right granted by the government to its owner. Means who is the owner of patent? Whoever uh, files the patent for his own rights. Okay, uh, for these technology. Okay, it means suppose a researcher or a company develops a technology and they file a patent, so they will be the rightful owner. So of that patent. Okay, if that patent gets granted, then they can exercise this their right. Okay, it allows owner to exclude other from making, using, selling the invention for a limited time. So all of you know, patent is given to the technology. Okay, patent is basically given to the product or process. Okay, technical product or technical process. So that product and process. Um, uh, Suppose somebody gets a patent on a product, then he can use that product. He can sell that product. Okay, he can make that product. Okay, excluding others means others cannot make that product, use that product, sell it. Okay, so he is excluding others. Only the person who is the owner of that patent will be able to do this thing, and other people cannot do it. Means we are excluding others, and only the person who is the owner will be given that right. Okay, a patent is granted to an invention which is novel. What is patent is granted to an invention which is novel. Means novel means new. Okay. So patent granted to an invention which is novel, non-obvious, and industrially applicable. Okay. Suppose, for example, what is non-obvious? So non-obvious means suppose there is something. There is a all of you know uh, cold drinks. Okay. Cold drinks generally contain sugar. Okay. So
मोबाइल पढ़ लेके देख रहा है खाली
suppose there
मोबाइल
is
पढ़ लेते
something which
लगे
is bitter and you put sugar in that and make it slightly sweet in taste. Okay, so that's obvious. Okay, sugar makes something sweet. That is very obvious, right? So sugar is used for altering the taste. And many syrups and all these things, medicinal syrups. use sugar. But is making something sweet, is it uh, very inventive? It's generally obvious because it's obvious. Add sugar, make it sweet. So that is obviousness. Okay. But, um, so that is called as obviousness. Sometimes what happens, two ingredients are mixed together and they produce synergistic effect. Means some extraordinary effects will be generated, which is cannot be predicted based on the literature or the general public knowledge. Okay, or which is not anticipated by anything which is there in the literature or in the economics. Okay, so that is called as not obvious. Okay, which cannot be anticipated easily or predicted easily based on the literature or uh, public knowledge. So that is called as generally, it's the general definition of non-obvious. Obvious means all you know. We say uh, this is the rainy season. It's obvious that rain can come anytime. So, but generally, what happens in summer? Accidentally, rain comes. It's non-obvious. So it's the general definition. But in terms of patent, it we have to take the reference to the literature and public knowledge and all. Based on that, something new research is done, product or process development. So we have to predict its anticipation or its obviousness. Okay. So then industrially applicable. So what is industrially applicable? Applicability means generally the product which we develop, it should be producible in the industry or being made in the industry. Uh, okay. That is the being used for the industry purpose. So that is the industrial applicability. We are going to see in deep in further slides. Okay, okay. So then patent encourage innovation by protecting inventor's idea. Okay. So what is the purpose of patent? What so all of you know patent gives rights to its the inventor or the researcher or the company involved in the R&D. So they can invest money for their research. They can develop products and processes. Okay, they will get the rights. Then what public gets or what the rest of the people gets. Okay, so rest of the people will get the exact process of that technology. Okay, what is the technology? When somebody files a patent, he needs to disclose all the technical details of the patent. Okay, uh, what is the process, how that process product is being prepared, what are the tests carried out. Okay, so that everything should be the person who is filing the patent need to disclose. So that technology will be available for the public. They can do research on that. They will get to know about that technology. So this is how it happens. Okay, so rest of the public will get the technology, and the person who holds the patent will get the right for the technology. Okay. General information about patents. Okay, so general information about patents. Patents, if it is get granted, the it is if it is get granted, then the term of patent will be 20 years from the date of filing. Suppose you file a patent today, and in future it gets granted, then the term will be 20 years from today. Okay, and the rights will be from will means that uh, that core patent will be in force for 20 years. Okay. Okay. So from the date of filing. So it's a territorial right. Means suppose you have to file a patent in India, you will get a right of patent in India. Suppose you want to write in the USA, you have file patent over there. Okay. Suppose you want to write in China, so you have to file separate patent over there in the China. So it's a territorial. Means there is nothing like international patent. Okay. You have to file patent in each country to get the right in that country. Okay. Then exclusive rights. What is exclusive rights? Patent is gives you exclusive right. Okay, to its own. Means the patentee or the patent owner will have the rights of patent, excluding others. Means others will not have rights to use, make, okay, report that invention. Okay, but the patentee or the patent owner will have the right. That is excluding others. Means patentee will have the right and excluding all the other people. In disclosure, that I already explained. When you file for a patent, you need to disclose all the method, like how to prepare that product, how that process is exercised, what is the output of the process. Okay, that everything we need to disclose in detail. Okay, that is the disclosure. We have to disclose it properly. Then this is all about the patent. Okay, so what is the term of patent? What is patent? Okay, so in general, you all must have understood. Okay, so who conducts this examination? This exam is conducted by Office of Controller General of Patents, Designs and Training, CGPT, PDTM. Okay, so this is the government officer. It is the office of central government. Okay, so they conduct this examination every year. Okay, generally every year. Not earlier it used to be conducted after 2 years or like that. There was a gap of 2 years like that. Okay, so currently they are conducting this examination every year. Okay, so um, they, it's under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. This office is under Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. What is the general eligibility criteria? The general eligibility criteria is the person should be Indian citizen. Okay. So all you must be the Indian citizen. Then you must have completed 20 years of your age, and then you should have a degree in science, pharmacy, engineering, and technology. Okay. Means you should have a degree of science related or engineering or technology. Like that degree you should have. Okay. So this is the criteria as per the statute. Okay. So all this examination conduct of this examination, everything is under the Indian Patent Act 1970. Okay. So all the patent related matter and all these things are handled by the as per the in Patent Act and patent rules. So as per this act, this what is this? We should be Indian citizen. There should be 20 years of age. You should have a degree in science, engineering, technology from any university established under that act. That is generally your university should be legal. Okay, and then you should pass this examination to become a patent agent. Okay, rest is not of your not useful for you. Okay, this is the general criteria. You should be Indian citizen. You should have a valid science degree, and then you should have passed this examination. You should appear for this examination. Then you get once you get passed, you will be registered patent agent. Okay, so how this examination is conducted? So this examination conducted in three stages. This part one is the objective type of questions. In part two is descriptive type of question. Then 5 hours. Okay, means in objective type of questions, you that is MCQ. Okay, will have questions and then you will have multiple options. Okay, you have to select the right option and then that you will get the mark for that option. Mark for that question. Then paper two is a descriptive one. What is there in the descriptive questions? Then you will be given a situation that somebody has approached you for this for particular purpose, filing patent and all these things. Okay, and you have to assist him. Okay, then Viva OS will be there. Means once you pass the in at first day at one day you will have this both examination in a day. Then once you pass this examination, paper one and paper two, then you will be able to appear in the YOS. Okay. So what is paper one? Paper one is 100 marks objective type question. Okay. So you will have to uh, take at least 50 marks. Okay. Then you will pass in the objective type question. It's for 2 hours. Okay. Then descriptive types, it's a 100 mark question. You have to take at least once you get at least 50% of the mark, that is 50 marks, then you will be considered passed for this examination. Okay. It includes claim writing, patent specification, drafting, interpretation, legal analysis. Okay, means you will be given a situation, it's a question and all these things. Okay. Then into by OS and interview. Then this is the 50 marks uh, uh, 50 marks examination. But You have to separately pass here. 100 out of 50 you must get. After that, 100 out of 50 you have to get here. Then once you pass separately in both paper 1 and paper 2, then you will be eligible to appear in the Viva voice. Okay. Then syllabus. So what is the syllabus for this course? That is Indian Patent Act 1970. There are multiple sections, around 160 sections are there. So you will have the questions from these sections. Okay. So there will be legal language and everything that we are going to teach you in simplified terms. Okay. So then there will be patent rules based on this Indian Patent Act 1970. Okay. So patent rules, there will be fees, forms, and all these things will be there. So many timelines and everything will be there. How each and every procedure is to be conducted is will be there in the patent rules. Okay. Then amendment to the law. Okay, so there are multiple amendments. So that amendments will be that we will see uh, in detail. Okay, then case laws, practical scenarios we will study in this uh, course. Okay, so suppose what is patent that I have told you. Suppose somebody has to file a patent. What is patentability requirement? What can be patented? So what can be patented? Okay, in product or process. Okay. So that product or process should be new, should be non-obvious, and that should be industrially applicable. Apart from that, there is a section 3, okay, which are non-patentable inventions. Okay. So what are non-patentable inventions? So that we will see. So what can be patented? A product, any new product or process, okay, which is not obvious and which is industrially applicable. Okay, so that is patentable. So, what is inventions that we are going to see later? And what are non-patentable subject matter? So, non-patentable subject matters, there is something called as Section 3 in Indian Patent Act 1970. So, what is the syllabus of our patent agent exam? That is Indian Patent Agent Exam, Indian Patent Act 1970, patent rules, patent amendments, case laws. Okay, so if there is Section 3 in Indian Patent Act. Okay, so you have to study Indian Patent Act 1970, but there is a section 3 which tells us what is not patentable. Even your invention will be new, even though your invention is product, even though your invention is not obvious, okay, and industrial applicable, still your invention may be not patentable. Why? It may fall under non-patentable subject. What is non-patentable subject matter? Mathematical equations are not patentable. Scientific principles are not patentable. Natural laws, these things are not patentable. Okay. Then uh, yeah, method of farming. Okay. Then plants. Okay. Then, then multiple things are there. The general mayor admixtures means mixing something where there is no synergy. Then new form of known substance means something is already known and just manipulating is you are patenting. That is not patentable. Okay. So these are general things which are not patentable, which comes under the Section 3 of the Indian Patent Act. In general criteria, that is patentability, novelty, non-inventive step. Inventive step or non-obvious. Non-obviousness is synonymous to each other. Okay. Novelty, inventive step, and industrial applicability. Okay. That is the general criteria for patentability. Then what is the patent? So I have already told you the new product or process, and it should be new, it should be not obvious, and it should be industrially applicable. So that I have already told you. But what is the patent as per the law? So Indian Patent Act also defines the patent. Okay, what patent? So what is the patent as per the act? So that is very important because patent means a patent for any invention granted under this act. So there is a section 2A. Okay. So this patent means a patent. There is a under section 2. This is the definition of patent. Patent means a patent for any invention granted under this act. Okay. Means this is the Indian Patent Act 1970. Okay. You must read the Indian Patent Act 1970. There will be definition of this patent. And what is called as patent? The patent for an innovation granted under this Act, 1970, Indian Patent Act 90. So, in this first definition, what is the word that strikes to your mind? Patent that you have understood means patent. And it's invention word. Okay. All you must be understanding about this invention. What is the exact definition of invention? Invention means a new product or process involving inventive state and capable of industrial application. Okay. Industrial application. Okay. Invention means a new product or process. Means invention is called any product or process which is new, involving inventive step. Okay. What is inventive step? With that we will see. Capable of industrial application. That is, you must be understanding here. New product or process having inventive step. Okay. And capable of. So what is inventive step? In this definition, there is a word inventive step. Okay. In the definition of invention, there is a word which may strike your mind. That is inventive step. All the other things you must be understanding. But what is inventive? An inventive step means a feature of invention that involves the technical advance as compared to the existing ones. Okay. Or economical significance or both that makes the invention not obvious to the person skilled in the art. Okay. Means any feature of the invention that involves technical advances. Means suppose there is an uh, uh, product which has some technical advances. Means suppose it gives a treatment for cancer. Okay. It's a gives the alternative or better treatment for cancer. Okay. So that is called as technical advance. So what is so you must be understanding the inventive step should have technical advancement, okay, or economical significance, or okay, that makes invention not obvious to the person's skill. Means that technical advancement should not be obvious to the person's skill. Just like sugar, I have given the example of sugar. So if something was better, you have added sugar. That is a technical advancement. Okay, means technically it is better or beneficial. Okay, there was some problem. So by adding sugar, you also solve this thing. But it is obvious to the person skilled in that. Person skilled in that means person researching in that area, person holding sufficient qualification in that area. Okay. Suppose I am a researcher in the formulation development. Okay, or research drug formulation development or drug preparations. So adding sugar and making some bitter drug sweet, the bitter formulation sweet, that is obvious to me. Okay, so that even though that is the technical advancement, but it is obvious. So that obviousness we have to. But I will add two drugs. Suppose what is the not obvious technical advantage? Suppose I have taken two drugs and I have combined two drugs together. Okay, but combining two drugs together, that is giving something extraordinary effect. Or suppose A plus B is 1 plus 1 is 2. But once I add these two drugs, I am getting multiple activity. Okay, multiple activity means suppose I am expecting 1 plus 1 is 2, but I am getting 1 plus 1 is multiple activity. Means if two drug combined giving X activity, but I'm once I combine these two drugs, I expected activity is X activity. But once I combine these two drugs, it gives multiple X, means 2X, 3X activity. So that can be uh, a technical advancement which is not obvious. Means we are not expecting this, but we are getting this, which is not taught by any literature or which is not anticipated as per any literature, which is available until the date of filing. Okay, so that is inventive step. So which is not obvious, or it is also synonymous to the word not obvious. Means not obvious or inventive step or non obvious to the inventive step is considered single same. Okay, so this patent means a patent is given for the invention. Okay. Okay. So what is invention? Invention must have this technical advance, which is not obvious. Okay. So basically what is patent? Any new product or process which is any new product or a process which has inventive step means which is not obvious. Any new product or a process which is not obvious and it should have which some use or industrial applicability. Okay, any product you can say any product or process and which is not it is not found under the section 3, that is it the mathematical equations are not patentable and these scientific principles mere admixtures. Okay, computer programs in some cases. Okay, then plants, these things are not patentable. Apart from that, any new product or process, okay, having technical advancement or inventive step, that can be patented. So capable of industrial application means in relation to the invention means that invention is invention is capable of being made or used in the industry. Generally, most of the product are can be made in the industry or being used in the industry. So that's not generally the problem in patent prosecution, but this new novelty and this inventive step that is the general problem in the patent prosecution. So hope you have understood for what purpose patent is given and what is the patentability criteria. Then for this examination, this patent drafting skill is very important. So writing provisional specification, okay, and then complete specification. So provisional specification is generally written at the experimental stage. Suppose some experiments are going on, okay, and the invention is not mature yet. So what at the stage what people do? People write provisional specification to get the priority because who files the first, he gets the right for the technology. Okay, suppose there is a similar product or same product, and one person files today, and another person files tomorrow. Person who files today is going to get rights for that if it's get granted. Okay, so first filing is very important. So what people will do, what people does, people file the provisional specification. So they get the uh, protection or earlier protection. So then they can go for the complete specification later. After completing their experiments and all the things, they can complete. People can directly file the complete specification because at the time of filing, they have the complete data, experimentation and everything. They can file a patent directly with the complete specification. Okay, complete specification. Specification means a patent's technical document. Okay, means it contains title of the just like a research paper. It contains the title of the research, then field of the research that is called we called as a field of invention, abstract in background and everything, but it should be in the legal language. Okay, so then claims writing is there. Okay, drawings are there. Multiple things are there. That that is the skill that we need to acquire for this. Then drafting of claims will be there in the patent drafting skills. Technical writing essentials. Okay. Then the claim is there is something called as claim in the patent specification. Okay. What is claim? Claim defines the boundaries of invention. For example, I will give you an example. You know, most of the people own the land. Okay. So you must be knowing about the land registry documents. So there will be given strictly given the boundaries, size, okay, dimension of that land. Okay. So in that documents. Okay. So similarly, these patents boundaries. What is the product? Okay. What are the ingredients of the product? Okay. What are the percentage of those ingredients? Everything that boundary definition of boundaries will be given in the claims. Okay. So there are we are going to see structure of claims. And we are going to structure of claims means there will be preamble. Claims means the statements about your inventions, okay, which are drafted in such a way it will define the boundaries of your invention in general definition. So these are the boundaries. These are the um, wording in such a way that it will define your boundaries of the invention. There will be independent claims which are independent. Independence means these are not dependent on the other claim. Independent claims are the claims which are depend on the independent claims. Okay, these are the dependent and independent claims. So we are going to see in detail in this course and session the legal scope and legal boundaries of the patent rights. that will be defined under this claim. Okay. And what learnings you will you going to take from this course? What is the priority date? What is patent application process? What is patent drafting? It is all about this examination. In drafting specification, publication, examination of the patent, then
Good line.
examination of patent application, publication of
Good
patent
line, Yaman.
application, prosecution of patent application, then opposition of patent application, grant of opposition to the patent application, grant of the application, patent of
Good line.
addition, what is patent of addition, then divisional patent. Okay. Patent of additions are generally done for the small improvements in the existing patents. Okay. Then divisional patent means there are multiple inventions. Okay. Patent is given for only one invention, but they sometimes what applicant does, they file multiple invention together in a single application. Then patent office direct the applicants to divide the application. That is divide divisional application. Then compulsory licensing, patent infringement. The compulsory license is the concept where somebody takes the patent, okay, and it's very important for like drug, okay. It's a medicine patent. Suppose there is a medicine patent and somebody has that patent. Sorry, there is a medicine or a drug which is very essential for the general public, but somebody owns the patent, and person who owns the patent doesn't use or manufacture that medicine or doesn't sell that medicine in India at reasonable price, okay, or at a reasonable scale. In that case, person can other persons can file compulsory license and manufacture that. Okay, so it's for the public purpose. It to avoid the misuse of patent. Okay, so that is another concept called compulsory license. Then patent infringement means patent ki chori. Means in general term, infringement means theft. That is, but it's in legal language. Suppose I have a patent and my technology, without taking any license and any permission from me, some other person is using that patent, that technology. So what is happening? That person generally is uh, uh, doing theft for my of my technology for my patented technology. So that is called as patent infringement in general. Then patent search. So all of you know, a lot of patents are being filed and all this thing is happening all around the world. So we need to search, do the patent search. And that patent searching is another skill. Many people working on this field only in this patent searching. Okay, there are multiple types of searches, prior art search, invalidity search that we are going to see briefly in this section. So you are going to learn a lot in this thing course. Then there are multiple international treaties are there, like TRIPS agreements is there, PCT is there, Patent Cooperation Treaty is there, Paris Convention is there. Okay, Mhm. The relevance to the Indian Patent Act. Okay, its relevance to the Indian Patent Act. Everything will be conducted in this session. So there are lot of things you can learn. The mock examination will be there. So all the aspirant will be given this mock examination. That examination papers will be provided to you. Okay. The time management and everything, all the things will be told to you. Okay. Then what types of questions comes to this examination? There is this sample question. Is under Indian Patent Act, which of the following is not considered as an invention and is not therefore not patent? Okay. Means I have already told you there is a section 3 which tells about what is not patentable invention. So these are this question basically asking what is not patentable invention and what is out of these options. New process of manufacturing penicillin. New process is always patentable. Mathematical method. So I have already told you mathematical methods are not patentable. So this is the right answer. Then what is then improved water purification system? So water purification, if it improves, a significant advancement will be there. And it is patent. Novel pharmaceutical composition that can be patentable. Okay. But this mathematical method are not patentable, as I already told you. In sample descriptive question. So this is the technology. Client means this is a draft given by generally is a sample draft of the question. Which similar questions are given by the in the examination, and you have to answer that. Okay. The client from the pharmaceutical company seeks for your assistance in drafting a patent applications. Means a person wants to draft a patent for new dosage formulation intended for the treatment of type 2 diabetes mellitus. Means for the disease diabetes, there is a dosage formulation. Okay. That the mention relates to the modified release dual layer tablet containing metformin as the active ingredient. A tablet comprises immediate release layer containing 250 mg of metformin, and this is the research work or the product that they have given. And based on that, they have asked you to draft one independent claim. Okay, means claim that we need to write for the patent. Okay, one dependent claim means dependent claims means independent claims are not depend on any other claims. Dependent claims are depend on the independent claims. Okay. Every patent will have one at least one independent claim. Okay. So then from that you have to draft a complete specification, which include title, field of invention, background, summary, and detailed description. Okay. Title means the title of that patent or research is invention. Okay. Field of invention. Okay. Then which field it belongs to. Then background of invention. In that background, we have to write the what is the prior art and what this invention uh, make the advances in the current technology. Suppose somebody is developing uh, some medicine for a disease. So what are the problem? What is the current treatment is insufficient? What are the advancements we are doing it? Okay, so that we will have to write in the background section. Then summary, what are the different features of the invention that we have to include in the summary. And detailed descriptions include, suppose we are patenting a product and how that product is, we are filing a patent application for a product. Then what are the, how that product is being manufactured, what are the process, what is the ingredients in that product, everything we have to give in that. We have to also include the enablement. Means the person who is skilled in that, okay, should be able to redo that thing and create the product. Okay, so we have to disclose it. Then roll up. So this is how we draft the patent. So patent drafting that things, it's in the description section. The time management is very important. So we will also focus on that also. The role of patent agent in the industry. So patent agents generally work with the R&D and legal team. So I am generally working with the R&D of many companies. They are developing products. Okay. They are taking advices from us. We give advices to them for their development of the products. Okay. From those advices, they try to figure out that is it patentable? Okay. Is it worth patenting? Okay. So all these things in their strategic development, I work as a patent agent. Okay. So I draft patent, I file patent. So this is the general role of patent agent. Then advice on the RP strategies. So I generally my clients are academic, means colleges, institutions. Okay, these are my clients. Industry persons are my clients. So individual researchers also are my clients. Okay, so this is generally patent agents. So whoever is doing research R&D, they we work in career opportunity. You can work as patent agent in law firms. What law firm does? It's a patent is a technological matter. Okay, means technology is also there, and legal protection is also there. So it's a techno-legal thing. So you can work in the patent law firms. IP consulting companies are there, corporate companies are there. Then self practice as a patent agent. So I do self practice. Okay, you can make an independent career like this. You can do the self practice, work for the clients, individuals in universities. Okay, like that. Then you have roles in the pharma. Then pharma companies also hire as a patent agents. Okay, for their R&D related matters and all these things, filing patents and all these things. Why to choose this course? So this course is led by the experts. Okay, so we, Miss Pooja Kumar and myself, Dr. Bhushan Arpe, we have years of experience in filing patents. Okay, so uh, I have I have become the patent agent in 2018. So since then, I am working as a patent agent. I have drafted and prosecuted multiple patents. Okay, from filing stage to the grant and all these things. Okay, we have uh, deep experience in these things. So Miss Pooja Kumar has also a very deep experience. She is also very good mentor for this examination course and all these things. Okay, so in this course we are going to do the personal discussion. Suppose somebody wants to very detailed understanding or any further understanding on that, so we will have the personal discussion, real drafting exercises we are going to provide, then personal mentoring for interview. So there will be viva voice. Okay. So we are going to uh, give the advice on that and all these things for help for mock test and all these things we are going to conduct. Okay. So uh, this this is the session which will begin very soon on the 15th of August. So as I have already told you, this there is a the who is one who wants to do the independent career, who wants to learn this thing, who want to collaborate with the industry, who want to do with work with the industry persons, R&D, somebody is interested in research and all these things. So that person can appear for this examination and work as a once he clears this examination, he can work as a patent agent. Okay. There are multiple opportunities for skillful people. Okay. So that is, suppose you do independent career and acquire sufficient client base, then you will have the uh, very great career. Okay. So uh, in this exam, I have already told you patent act rules amendments we are going to study. Then patent drafting, interpretation, legal provisions we are going to study. Practice papers will be there. Guidance on the YOIs will be there. Case studies and everything will be there. Okay. So we are going to additionally provide the tips and tricks how to attend the paper, how to solve the question papers, everything. We are going to give the personalized attention, doubt clearance, and all these things we are going to provide. So live sessions will be there. Also, suppose somebody don't, if you want to repeatedly see that session, you can see it in the recorded session. Suppose some you miss that session, you will be able to see in the recorded sessions. There will be app. In that app, you can access everything. And then once you admit for this course, you will be able to go for the future courses. This is the session that we have conducted. Hope you have understood what is patent, what is non-patentable inventions, what is the patentability. So why patents are uh, filed. All these things we have covered in general. Okay. So I hand over to Dr. Bandoo sir for the part.
Yeah, thank you so much, Dr. Bhushan Varpe sir, for your valuable time for this very important session for a patent agent exam aspirant. So you are the already qualified this patent agent exam. So I hope you will going to give justice for this course. So we have uh, this if anyone register for this patent agent exam course, its price is 10,000. But today we are going to sell it with the discounted rate that is 5,000 rupees only. And this offer is valid till today, 10 August 2025 only. Okay, so those are willing to register. Click the link that I have pasted in the chat box and you can register. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much, Dr. Bhushan Varpe, for this conducting such a wonderful webinar. Thank you so much. Yeah,
Okay. I'm closing the session.
yeah, thank you.